Here we are. Hi, everybody. And yes, we are a few minutes early today. And I'm reminded by Jean that at the 11 o'clock Pacific hour, Scott Scorpio Moon is going to be hosting Linda G. And so perhaps you'd like to run over and watch that channel at that time. And I just want to mention that today at 2 o'clock Pacific and 5 o'clock Eastern Time, I'll be hosting Sheila Clifford. I met her last summer when I was in New Hampshire. She is a friend of my sorority sisters. And she is an animal communicator, so bring your animal questions, live or past, it doesn't matter. She will try to answer for you. And Jean, it's wonderful to see you. I wasn't ignoring you. I'm going to let Jean do a little bit of chit chat here because she's got some things she'd like to talk about as well.
Yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. And I really am so excited to be here with Allie. And we always have so much fun. And the gang's all here, and I see everybody filing in. It's so nice to see you all. And I saw Allie posted on her community page a photograph of Craig Dixon's Christmas tree. And she says, Craig wanted me to show this to everybody. And so she posted it on. I said, Allie, that is the sweetest. You are so kind. And I thought, well, if Craig wants to show everybody his Christmas tree, maybe all of you would like to show everybody your whatever you do, whether you do something in the garden or whether you make a wreath or whether you do candles or whatever it is that you do. Maybe you do something for the solstice, whatever it is that you do. If you would like to send a photograph of that and have like a montage put together, that would be great. And you can send it to SunPsychic at Hotmail. It's a little different. It's SunPsychic at Hotmail. And it's all one word. And send me your photographs of your Christmas tree, Christmas decorations, or just what you do to honor the season. I think it would be a lot of fun. I might do them like whatever I get in that week, I'll do that week. And then whatever I get the next week, I'll do the next week. And then maybe have something put all together. So you don't have to wait.
Yeah.
And it'll end on the 24th of December. So you can send them all the way. Well, actually, what is that date? What is the Sunday before?
Oh,
It is the 24th. It is the 24th.
It is the 24th. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah. And it just reminds me too that, if you light the menorah or you, if you're, I know Diwali is over, but if there's something like that, please, or Kwanzaa, yeah, send it to Jean. It's wonderful. Yeah, there you go.
And just make sure you include your YouTube name. That would be helpful.
That's very
just
true.
The photo and a YouTube name would be great. And it's SunPsychic at Hotmail. And it's going to be so much fun. And this is what we need to do. We need to generate this energy of excitement, of high vibrations, of love, of community. And it just brings so much joy, doesn't it? It really does.
It does.
I love it.
Yeah. This is so important for us. Actually putting together a show where I'm going to talk about different Christmas traditions from three of our viewers and people that live in other parts of the world. So I'm working on that for later. I think that it's absolutely right, Jean. And I've been wearing, for the last 4 days or so, I've been wearing all my Christmas stuff because it doesn't last long enough as far as I'm concerned.
But this is as close as I get.
I love it. I love it. I love your candle. It's wonderful. But this is for the Hawaiians, Mele Kalikimaka.
Oh, that's so lovely. Yeah. Did you go to Hawaii for Christmas?
I have in the past. I went from 2013 till 2017. I went every year. We would go. Yeah, because my husband was taking a continuing ed class there. And so we kind of just said, why don't we tack on a couple weeks and enjoy it. So we went first to Kauai, then we went to Maui. Oh no, first to Oahu, then to Kauai, then to Maui. And I've been to the Big Island, and my favorite still is Maui. So yeah. But, I don't sneeze when it comes to, if you wanted to send me a free trip to one of the other islands, I would go. It would be okay.
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that about you, Allie.
Oh
There's
yeah.
something new we learn about you each and every time. And the earrings
Yeah.
are just so gorgeous, really beautiful.
Oh.
Did you make those or you bought
Oh,
those?
no, 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 not that talented. No, no, just, probably got him, like, at Big Lots or one of those places, I don't know.
Oh, I
But,
see.
yeah, but,
Yeah.
yeah, no, we never I used to ask my husband, "Can we go somewhere warm?" And he would say, "I hate Florida," which I'm not a fan of it myself, and so he said, "But if we went to Hawaii," and so we made it happen, and we were very fortunate to go that many times because it's expensive, and now it's, like, really expensive. So, yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Well,
Anyway,
that's beautiful that you had that opportunity and that
I
you're
know.
wearing that shirt, and the shirt means so much more to all of us now, Allie, that
Mhm.
you're wearing that and having
Oh,
those memories with us, sharing those memories with us.
yeah,
That's really
thanks.
lovely. Really
Yeah,
lovely. Well,
and, go
mhm.
ahead, G.
Just one other thing I wanted to let everybody know, in case you haven't heard, I'm doing a year-end special, and you can find it's a special price for, and you can choose different readings. And if you want to just go onto my website, it's the first offering on my website, and it's sunpsychicgene.com. So
Mhm.
that's what I
Yeah,
and it's for
take
the
advantage. If you haven't had a reading from Jean, personal reading from Jean, hold on to your seat. You're gonna have a great time. Yeah. She has the most, I mean, I remember that one you did with the Vietnam vet. Oh my God, that was like chills. And actually Jean has that, I think, in her videos that she has done before. And she has some of that information if you want to know about it. But yeah, check out Jean and
You
enjoy.
never know what you're going to get.
You never know.
It's a
That's right.
You never know. It all comes through and we learn together. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Some of the especially all of the beautiful energy here.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
So
That's great. All right, let's say hello to a few folks here. Fiona Harold from London. Nice to see you, dear. Patricia Franzino and Wiki's here. Craig Dixon is driving. All right, be careful, Craig. Everybody loves your tree. All right, a light worker. Juanita, Maya, Deb K, Laura Hammond Davis, and Leah and Lori and Denise McMullen and Peacock Rainbow is here. And who else snuck in? Joyful Journey, Christine Fryer, and Leah Makia, Warrior Girl. Hey, Warrior Girl. Our Shining Lights, and Alona. Oh, Lori loves your idea about seeing other people's celebrations. That's great. Hi, Barbara Nesper, Michelle Krantz, and my goodness, I think I got, did I get everybody? I think I did. Hypnicity, Gem, Jessica Lynn. All right, Hypnicity, I see a question. And they're talking about food again, this time Indian food. Guys, you make me hungry when you do that. All right, Sherry Taylor, Mary Thornberry. Welcome, everybody. We did come on just a little bit. Hi, Jans Free. Hi, MM. We came on a little bit early. Go back, if you will, and listen to what Jean has to say about her. It's not a contest, but it's like she's doing wanting pictures of all your holiday trees and things like that, and sent to her so she can do a montage. And all right, Warrior Girl. And Jan's
mhm.
free. All right, we got enough questions for now. So questions are closed for now after Jan. Oh, joyful. All right. Every time I say that, someone's been typing. So, all right, after joyful journey. Okay, here we go, Jean. All right, so Patricia Frenzino says 2 packages to me through the post office went missing. Why am I not surprised, Patricia? Companies replaced items. Were they stolen? And if so, did the thief get into the building? Thank you for look. Okay. She lives in the city, so I understand.
Um, I don't see let me just check. Is Are the packages missing from Patricia? Were these packages stolen? No, and that's what I was feeling like. Are these packages, were they misplaced? Yeah, I think they were either damaged or misplaced, and you'll get them eventually, or they would be sent back to the manufacturer. I feel as though something happened to them, that they broke, that they were damaged, that they were fell under a tire or behind a wheel well, whatever it is there's damaged, and they either something, they got wet, and
Yep.
that's why they didn't come.
I got the
I don't.
same thing. I got a series of consequences. Yeah, like a series of consequences happened that created this ripple effect, and you weren't able to get those packages. Yeah. Yep. I will tell you that during COVID time in 2020, I had a package that went missing and I didn't have insurance on it. And so I lost not only the contents, but the money that it cost me for $100 for whatever was in there. So now I only get shipping insurance on just about, if I can, on just about everything. And the other thing is, I bought something on Etsy. Actually, I bought a copper bracelet because I was on a show where Arthur said to wear a copper bracelet. So I
Oh
ordered
yeah.
one, and Etsy wrote me, not the guy, the shop, but Etsy wrote me and said this shop has been closed for years. So we're sending you back your money, and beware. So I just want to say that be careful. Just be careful, everybody. I mean, you can't know that. Etsy was right on top of it, though, and it made me happy. So you're welcome, dear. Let's hope no more problems with packages for you. All right. My toddler is having some difficulty connecting with her classmates, and the teacher is being judgmental. Of course she is. Oh, jeez. We're thinking of requesting our child to be transferred to another class. I'll be right back.
Will a lightworker's toddler uh, do will transferring to another class be in her toddler's best interest? I'm getting a yes on that. Let me just ask the opposite. Will staying in the class with the judgmental teacher be in her toddler's best interest? And you see how that goes no.
Mm.
It's no to stay and it's yes to change. And trust yourself, light worker. You have good instincts. And you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's always I think, especially now that she's a toddler, it's not really that big of a change, but for her. But
Yeah.
I think it would be best.
I agree. I'm glad to know that that you have that option. And I'm glad it's a toddler because younger children aren't as judgmental as, let's say, you know, elementary school kids. Oh, you haha, you got taken out. It isn't that kind of a deal. I get here that it is important that you do this for personal satisfaction. That's what I get. Because I get the cupcake, which is convenience, but it's also personal satisfaction. If this teacher is being so judgmental and you're feeling that yourself, then that's your instincts. Your Jean's right. You have that intuition and you know. So yes, I absolutely agree with Jean. Yeah. Good luck, sweetheart. I hope it all goes okay for your toddler. All right, Leah, so glad to be here. May I ask about working? An opportunity is available, but I'm cautious. Any counsel? Caution is a good thing. All
I don't know any. Can you tell us any details? Is it a part-time job? Is it a? Is it? Uh, I don't know how to. Can you tell me like the company's starts with the letter J? Like I need. It just says an opportunity is available, and that's a little vague. Can you say the opportunity that starts with a J is available? Because it may be a different opportunity. If you would, Leah, you could clarify that.
Okay. Let me look and see if I get an answer. Nothing yet.
Part time.
Part-time,
Hmm.
something meets new place, old job in the past, new owners. Oh, okay. So it is a store you used to work at. um, and they have new ownership. That's what it
Well,
looks like.
the only thing
Yeah.
is, if it's an old job that you had before, perhaps the reasons why you left may still be there. Um,
Mhm.
like it's almost like you don't want to go backwards, and all the things, it'll all come rolling back to you, and you'll be like, I knew it was going to be like this. It's almost like that they don't value your experience, or the things that used to happen when you were there are no longer happening, and it'll be maybe a struggle for you to get used to the new way that things are happening. Um,
Uh-huh.
I hate to have you pass on an opportunity for employment, but trust your gut. Trust your gut. I
Yeah.
just feel like going backwards is not always. I just didn't feel a good thing there. So maybe think about it and feel what you feel. Hmm.
Yep. I get the magic card, and I sense that it would not be magical for you to go there. It's so far away from what you are now versus what you were then. You have had a transformation, and so you aren't the same person. Now, that could mean you could do okay if you went because you're not the same person, but I'm feeling like you're actually more elevated, and the people, depending on what goes on in there, the people may weigh you down. And it says if you want to go there, expect it to be shaken up. It's like a soda bottle. When you shake up the soda bottle, and it's all over the place. It's going to be probably one of those jobs that's crazy, if you know what I mean. Yeah. The last 7 years were brutal, but you're good now. Okay. Well, honey, it's your choice, of course, always and ultimately. Just make sure that you feel in your gut that this is a good decision. And by the way, Mercury is in shadow right now. The 13th, it goes retrograde. So redoing something you've done before works out well. So if you do this job, if you decide to do this job, do it on the 13th, because that will bring success. Yeah. Hi, Morella. Hi, Pisces Greta. All right. Thank you so much. Leah Makia, what next steps do I need to take to move deeper into my true self?
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a
You're
beautiful
asking.
question,
It
Leah.
is, and you're asking the question, so you want the answer, I'm feeling. Yeah. Mhm.
Let me see what Spirit has to say. They're saying, I'm not sure if you record. They're saying record your thoughts and feelings and ideas, and almost like your self talk, whatever it is that's popping in. They want you to also sit quietly and listen. They want you to listen and then record what you hear. Um, they say that you are already connected to your true self. You just have to let this analytical brain step aside to allow that to come through. That it's always been there, and it's as strong as it ever was, and it's never going away. It's just up to you to move these distractions out of the way enough to let it flow. Um,
Mm. Mm. All right. Okay, so I pulled a card from the soul messages, sacred soul messages, that says, don't live the stories of others, write your own. Creativity, adventure, and finding your genius. So I get wow. And look, it's like a book. The book is telling you you're at the chapter where you can write what it is you want. And so your steps that you're taking have been taking you to this point. And I would say, oh my God, delve into creativity. Creativity always brings magic. It also brings us closer to our authentic self. And I don't mean we have to be artists, or, if we, maybe I draw stick drawings. I'm not the greatest, but at the same time, sometimes I'll throw something together and it will be like, wow, I did that. That's using your creative and not making a judgment over it. So, wow. I think it looks very good for you. So there you go. Thank you. All right. All right, we have Fiona, and Fiona's from the UK, so we're glad you're here, Fiona. I would love to ask and get some guidance on why I delay to go for the bigger things, opportunities that I want. I coach others to go for it, yet I notice, oh, wow. What is it that you fear, Fiona? Amazing.
I feel as though a little bit of that imposter syndrome is coming up. And it's important to set judgment aside. That's your ego that's judging you. It's your ego that's talking you out of it. It's almost like if you reframe the goal, like if I were to want this for my best friend, how would it go? And just be your own best friend. If I had a client named Fiona, how would I instruct her on how to step forward, how to make the first steps, what to do next, and almost treat yourself uh, as your own client, and try it that way. But they're saying there's a higher Fiona, and the spirit sense of Fiona, and then there's the human sense of Fiona, which is a lot more analytical and has that ego and the judgment. And they're saying that walk in balance, and it will be a back and forth. But for those moments that you can be your own client, they said that it'll be enough to get you moving into the right direction.
Ooh, very nice. So, um, I have to tell you, Fiona, that I've had this happen as myself. Um, there's something I wanted to go for, and I would think to myself, well, if I do that, then it might compromise some of my freedom. And I like the way things are going with me right now with my business, let's say. That's what you're thinking. And if I go for that bigger opportunity, I may have to change things up. I may have to, and what if it doesn't work? This is what we do. What if it doesn't work? And then I've wasted my time. So we go back and forth. And we do recognize, I think, as you do here, you recognize that you have this issue. And that's part of moving and changing the issue. So I love that you've recognized it, because we are part, our archetype part is a saboteur. If we think that something good might happen, it's almost like, well, that's great, but if something good happens, then that means this is going to change. So we have that back and forth. They're saying to stay with whatever your passion is. And so, uh, you know, but take the opportunity if it feels right. Maybe it hasn't felt right. If it has felt right, but like Jean said, take your own advice, jump into the fire, so to speak. And the key here, it's at the very end, it says home. First and foremost, you want to feel comfortable in your home, which could be your body, which could be your life, which could be your career. It doesn't have to be a physical building like a house. And so my sense is that trust your instincts, believe in yourself, and yes, absolutely, you're not afraid to tell other people. Why is it that you're afraid to also join in? Because there's enough for everybody. There's enough for all of us.
They are beautiful cards. That was a beautiful reading, Allie. What are the cards that you're using?
They're called the Spellcaster Oracle. Spellcaster.
Wow.
Yeah. They're really beautiful, and they don't have any witchery sort of things. Not that I'm against that, but it's more like we need to do spell casting or manifesting for ourselves. So yeah, thank you.
It's really
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you. Good luck, Fiona. Love yourself, honey. All right, Michelle, can you please tell me a little about what's in store for you in 2024? Lots of dirty dishes, um, vacuuming. Oh, no. Surely we can do that. I gotta sneeze. I hate that. Oh,
So, Michelle, what I'm hearing the spirit guides say as soon as you asked your question, God bless you, Allie.
thank you.
They're saying that what you're doing right now will dictate what occurs in the future. So,
Mhm.
make work on what it is you need to work on in order to have the results that you're looking for in 2024. Um, it's important to set it up. It's important to plan it out. It's important. They're almost like saying, do a vision board or do a because it's if we don't know what it is that we want in our future, it is it's almost like the luck of the draw. But if we have a plan or an image or a goal in mind, then this is what the universe will have to match. So they said, make sure you have a goal, a plan, a um, a vision. They keep going back to that word vision, and
Mhm.
um, and it's important to live it and speak it and feel it now into existence. So I feel as though your 2024 will have manifestations of what you're planning for now. I feel like there's also astrological energies that are in play with this as well.
Yep.
Mhm.
Is this what you mean, Jean? Ah, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can manifest anything you want in 2024, Michelle. Just use the power of the universe, use the power of your own um, free will to ask for what you want, to let it go and see that it comes back to you, and that the answers that you're looking for should come to you if you do that. And you and have the confidence to know that we are all special beings. We are all part of the magic, and we can pretty much manifest anything we want. So don't say anything negative, because you don't want anything negative to manifest. All right. Hello, Scott, Scorpio, Sun, Tarot. We just mentioned that your show is coming on in after the next half hour with Linda. So we're closing up shop here 5 minutes or 4 minutes early so people can get over to it. So thanks for being here. Yes, manifest, baby. I love it. There you go, Michelle. You got the idea, girl. All right. Okay. Hello. What's in store for me? Alona. Well, you can take what I said to Michelle, and then we'll add more personal for you. Hi, Terry.
I see a lot of grounding, a lot of earthwork for you, Ilona. And they're showing me that there's going to be many steps taken in your future, but they're all going to be small little steps. And the way that they're showing me this is they're showing me like a millipede, but they're showing me this millipede in a cartoon sense that he has anthropomorphic,
Ooh.
facial features and like almost. Boots on each of his millipedes, and he's walking and walking and walking a million steps very close to the ground, lots of grounding and lots of steps, but very tiny little steps, incremental steps. um,
Mm-hmm.
I just
That's a
feel as though you're going to be working with the earth energies.
wow. That's wonderful. Hi, Randy Gardner. Drive safely out there. Glad you're listening. All right, Alona. So this is great. You are feeling, or you will be feeling, empowered. And so when you feel that way, make sure that you use that power for manifesting what you need or want in this year. We often ask, well, we often say what we don't want. And as a person who's listened to, what is her name again? Esther Hicks. As a person who's listened a lot to Esther Hicks, she says, ask for what you want, not for what you don't want. She says that all the time because the universe doesn't hear don't, okay, or that someone doesn't want something. It says here to be careful using your willpower because it's a fine balance when you're wanting things and you don't want to make it you can't always make it happen. You've got to allow it to happen. So we can push and push and push with our willpower, but that doesn't mean it will automatically happen. So hold a light rein on that idea. Because, my dear, new beginnings are coming, and look at how beautiful they are. A new doorway is opening up for you in 2024 that will bring you some great things. So, thank you.
That's really, really nice. That's a good way of putting that willpower and allowing. There's a difference there, and that was beautifully said, Allie.
Oh, well, thank you. Peacock, I take all lessons that I learn, and she says, does that really work? I take all lessons that I learn and I sort of figure out what works for me and what doesn't work for me, which is what I admonish all of you to do. And so sometimes, yes, I feel very empowered and sometimes I don't, but I do think something about what she says about asking for what you want instead of what you don't want really
It does.
resonates.
Yeah, it absolutely does work. They only hear nouns.
Yep.
So if
Yep.
you say, I don't want this, they only hear the this.
Yeah.
If you say, I do want this, they only hear the this. It's whatever the noun is, whatever the noun is. Whatever you're saying the noun is, they can't tell if you want it or if you don't. It's your energy putting towards it. So put your energy towards what you want, put your energy towards the blessings and and not towards regret or, things in the past.
Yep. And I will say that I don't have what I would call, and I don't want to have a guru, and I don't want to be anybody's guru. I just want to be a person who shares wisdom and gets wisdom shared back to her. That's what I tell my students too. I'm not the be all end all. So anyway, thank you so much. So Craig Dixon, does my mother Martha have a message for me? I think she likes your Christmas tree. Oh yeah.
That's cute. I love your little ditty, Allie. Did she like to sing a lot, Craig? Perhaps this is what inspired Allie.
Oh.
Did she sing? Was she playful like this? She's saying that she does like your tree. She's saying that you're a good son and you are you're impressing. She's so very happy for you, the joy that you have found in your life and the changes that you have made in your life. And she's saying that these finding the joys in life, finding the bliss in your life, and living your life in spite of what you see around you, is really your magic. She's saying that you have a magical sense about you, and don't let anybody tell you different. She's saying that you are. She's saying something about dogs. I'm not sure if you had dogs at all. She's saying that there's dogs here or dogs around you that they are. I'm not sure why she just brought up dogs, but she just wants you to know that she's very proud of you and your strength and your determination. She's saying you have an intellect and a wit that is just beautiful, and you expressing yourself in this way, it allows your soul to be released and shared with others. She's saying you're doing a lot of good here in this world, and she's just very proud of you.
Wow. So Craig, this actually reminds me of something Clara would send to you. It looks like a silent movie star's pause, doesn't it? It's like, oh my God, I think she's joking. I think your mom's joking and saying, she says, I know that you got two women watching over you all the time, but she says, I've been watching some of the hardship that you've been dealing with in the last the last month with your trip and all that other stuff. And your cousin who can be, and she's like, "Oh my God, when will they stop? Oh my goodness." He said, and she says, your home is a hospitality. I come there and I feel comfortable there. I know Clara's there. We have a party. You just maybe don't realize it. But she and I both like those colors of that Christmas tree. And here she is. She says, "I come for a visitation all the time." She says, "I may not come through the window every time, but I can see clearly." So there you go. Wow. All right. Crone Zone, hello. It's nice to see you. And somebody else came in too, I think. Teresa Ford. Yes, Lottie, questions are closed. No animals in later life because she had allergies. Okay. But a cousin dweep. It was so funny. All right. Peacock wonders if she can have a reading for 2024 as well. Finance and love.
So I'm attracted to the love aspect of this question, Peacock Rainbow, and this love is a love that is that finding and loving the beautiful spirit of who you are will attract um, the right soul towards you to reflect this essence of who you truly are back to you. There is a magical, I keep saying magical, but you guys all know what I mean. There's an energetic frequency that is coming in that is very high vibrational. And the more that we can work on ourselves and almost like dust off the the debris and dust off the stagnant and start fresh and start new and begin again. It will be beneficial for us moving forward. It's almost like any of the past relationships or past uh, uh, things that have occurred in your life are no longer going to be um, foreseeing what the future is for you. Um, that start new, and let go of all of the expectations or judgments from the past, and start with yourself, begin again, and that's with regarding love.
Wow. So I pulled an intuition oracle deck. I just was uh, called to pull this for you. You alone hold the truth of your being, it says. I'm guessing that this means you need to trust yourself more, trust your own guidance more than asking for it. I'm not saying you can't ask questions. I'm just saying they're telling me that you really are quite elevated in the spiritual realm and you alone hold the truth of your being. And it says here that divine guidance is ready for you. Your spiritual path, your purpose, your love, your direction is coming, and that could be your guidance will lead you to this love match. It says sometimes you feel lost. You get asked for advice. You choose a direction or whatever. But it says you have your own compass, your own map. And this is actually for everybody to know. We have our own compass. Sometimes our compass doesn't feel good and we don't trust what we hear because we don't want to trust what we hear because we don't like what we hear. But we really need to. You can like the things that you hear that are good, but also remember that those things that may not be what you want to hear are just as important for you. So there you go. Good luck to you, my dear. Yeah.
Very nice, Hallie.
Jim, can you tell me if my current body therapy will end soon? It feels like I'm plateauing. God, I hate it when that happens, but it does. Yeah. Okay.
So will this current body therapy end for Jem? Is this it will end by January 1st, 2024. No. Will it end by March 1st of 2024? Yes. Will it end by February 1st of 2024? No. So after February is when it's ending, but I also feel as though um, it's in increments. It's almost like you'll change, it'll be phased out and not just stopped. So whatever that means for you, there's increments and phases.
Hmm. So I pulled some of the Christmas ones I get. The first one I get is really cool. It's cozy moments. They're saying, I know you got to do this, but take time for cozy moments, warmth and indulgence, nostalgia, simple pleasures. So I think that they're just saying, remember, it's Christmas right now, or it's the holidays. Let's put it that way. Look at this. Nourish the soul, cultivate connection, and nurture the body temple. Get loving
Mm.
support. So I'm feeling as though your current body therapy is for your temple, which is your body. And they want you to nurture it, maybe nurture it in new ways if you need to. So I'm guessing at this point you still need it. And it says here, uh, get the wise advice of the person that's, if you're working with somebody on this particular therapy, get their wise counsel on it. Don't just stop doing whatever it is because you feel like it should be over by now. So there you go. All right. Thank you.
Hang in there, Jen.
Yeah. Hello, Annie Bear and Teresa Hadarian. Nice to see you. Glad you're here. All right. We have Hypnicity, a message from Spirit about December. It's going to be very cold. It's rainy here in Seattle. I don't know how she can deal with two puppy dogs. Oh my goodness. Sherry Taylor, did you write your dad's name down for me? First name only.
So I feel like there's going to be some organization for you, Hypnicity. I feel as though you're going to be getting like end of year uh, organization going, putting things away, getting things out, getting rid of things. There's some sort of reorganizing, and it's not just things; it's energy too. It's almost like you're ready to start now for the new year, and you're getting ahead of the game. You're very proactive, and you're quite determined to have things just so. But I do feel some cleaning out of your surroundings and just reorganizing of the energy. So maybe you want to dust off all your crystals and set up your crystal grid on the other side of the room and move the candles and all the altar back where the crystal grid was. Something that will change the energy for you and change your mindset.
Teresa Hadarian, I'm sorry that you're delayed for your cruise. I hope everything turns out okay and you get yourself in there. All right. Hypnicity. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, go get Keith because it looks like it's going to be passion. Lots of passion. There you go. And I'm guessing you said you can't get warm, and it's interesting because this is like a fire. So you got to get yourself juiced up a little bit, and it doesn't have to be a nasty way. I'm not trying to say that, but passion is will keep you going. Also, trust. You're saying decluttering is in order. Trust that whatever needs to be decluttered will be taken care of. Hi, Kelly. Because new beginnings are coming at the first of the year. So declutter. I think that's a great idea. Declutter to make way for the new to come in. We can't bring in more when we have already too much. So, yeah. All right. Sherry Taylor, if you are in the chat, I need you to write your dad's first name and I will come back to you, but I have not yet seen it. I did ask for it. So if you're here, let us know, please. It helps Jean to get in touch. All right. Warrior Girl. What is that, Warrior Girl? Is it snow on something? I
I
don't
can't
know.
tell. I
I
can't
know.
tell.
I know. I thought it was pigs. Some pigs. Like a pig snout, I thought that's what it was.
Oh
But
my
anyway,
gosh.
let us
I
know
think it may be snow on flowers or
on
something.
flowers. Snow
But
on
you
pink roses.
oh my.
Okay. Thank you,
Yep.
dear.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. Now I feel better. Oh, Teresa, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Oh, Sherry, you got it? Where is she? Victor. Okay. I'll read you next. Thank you, dear.
So Warrior Girl, they're asking you to let go of old energies. Not sure if you have like a cord cutting ceremony that you've done before, and just ceremoniously or to do it once more. Um, it's almost like that cycle, that spiral that comes around again, comes around again. There's something that's coming around again, and it's important for you to take care of yourself and almost re-energize your auric field and your protection and your what you allow to affect you. And it's just like another layer. It's not that you have to do it all over again. It's not that you have to go there all over again. It's just that you have to bring it up, honor it, remove it, and move on. It's this circular. It's something that's coming in a cycle. So that's what I see.
All right. I see that blessings are coming your way, my dear. So if they want you to continue to have the courage you need to get through whatever it is that will bring these blessings. And once you get them, empowerment. I hope this has to do with your trial. I hope so. Much love. All right. We have Sherry Taylor. Can I get a message from Dad? I miss him more. I bet you do. His name is Victor.
Oh.
Thank you for letting us know.
He's showing me that he's a little thick around the middle. He's showing me that he was very much a rock in the family. He's saying that that people made him more of an idol, and he didn't understand why people looked up to him or held him in such high regard in his lifetime. He said that he was a leader, and he had like this self assurance, this. He was very confident and knew. What his next step always was. He just felt like he was confident and self-assured, and this was like an energy that he emulated, and everybody really respected him and honored him and looked to him for advice. And he's saying that he was the rock not only in the family but in the community. And he's saying that he was just not little old me, but he said it's just me, it's just me. Like, try not to put me on a pedestal or idolize me. That it is important for you to emulate and honor me as a leader or as a teacher. He said, but please don't idolize me. That it's a hard image to live up to. He's saying that we all have this inside of us, and he said this was his job, was to emulate this assured and confidence and leadership, so that others will feel inspired to do the same.
So I'll take that message as well, although my father wasn't thick around the middle, but JJ says she is too, and I am too. So we feel very, JJ Tuda, she says she's thick around the middle as well.
Oh,
Me too. Me too. He wants to remind you, just be you. Whoever, he loves it when you're you and when you have fun and when you're playful. And Christmas time is the best time to just let that inner child come out. He says, I know it would be nice to be able to be there, but put a chair out for me. You can even put a plate out for me. I may not eat anything there, but you just know that whether you do or not, I'm going to be there for you. So if you want me, set up a place for me and, and maybe it will be more real to you, because to me, I'm already there. And he says, I love that you asked about me today, Sherry, and that these messengers brought through what I wanted to say. Yeah. Oh,
I love when they speak back to us. I love
yeah.
when they refer
Yeah.
back to us. It's
Yeah.
it's so magical. So
It
Sherry,
is.
let me know if that makes any sense to you,
No.
or if that rings any bells, or if that resonates with you.
Yeah. Wow. No, my dad always said that to me, Jean. I'm not some wise sage. I'm not some, I'm not any, I'm just a man. And so oh God, I got goosebumps because I took that message as well. So
Wow.
thanks for bringing your dad, Victor, to us. Um, we are glad to be able to read for him, Sherry.
Yeah.
Jan's free, a message from Spirit for December. All
Hi,
right.
Dance Free. Look at that little picture. Is that your little baby? I hope so, with the treat in his mouth.
I know. I don't know
Aw,
if that's the one that she lost or not, but
so cute these
I
little
know it.
babies are.
I know. They are,
They
aren't they?
they bring us so much joy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm interested if Sherry heard that at all, or what if Sherry could just let us
Well,
know. I'm
she
kind
is.
of
No, I think she knew we were reading for her, so maybe she's just working through it. I've had, I've actually gotten emails from people afterwards that
okay.
said, yeah, so maybe that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Mailman gave her a treat bigger than her head. Yes, Jan, I see that.
So you have many angels around you, Dance Free. And they're saying that you are have the a vibration of angelic vibration as well. That it's almost like it takes one to know one, and these angelic energies stay around you and inspire you and lead you, and you're almost like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's me. It's almost like you're led by the angels, and you have such a light and gentle and caring way about you, and it's you're. I just see that. Tell me why there's angels around her. What is important for her to know? You're never alone. We're always supporting you,
Mhm.
and that your love does not go unheard. Your prayers don't go unheard, and your love is always received with much gratitude. That it is not for, what is that song, or that song that you don't do something for naught, or something like that. It's not doesn't fall on deaf ears, and your love doesn't fall on ungrateful hearts. It's all meaningful, and it's all
Mm,
purposeful, and it's all appreciated. So they just wanted to point that out for you today,
very
Jan's
nice.
Free.
So, Jan, you can manifest anything you want, my dear. Make sure that you prepare yourself for the new year. You are not quite free yet, but if you notice your gilded cage, you're behind it. You're not inside it, and you've got all the power in your hands. And look at all the beautiful birds and everything. So I think that freedom is something that will come to you, and when it does, a huge transformation for you. Wow, it's very powerful. Very powerful. All right. We are almost we got one more, and then we are leaving early today because the Scotch show with Linda G is coming on in 5 minutes. We want to give you time to get there. But Annette Hartford, I'm sorry, you lost your doxy in October, and so we'll see what Jean can come out with after Joyful Journey. But we really are done here today. All right. How can I heal my back pain? It's really intense. Hmm.
Well, I really don't do any type of medical, but
Yeah.
the only thing I would recommend for that as being a sufferer of back pain myself, is acupuncture and chiropractic. These,
Me
and
too.
I know that if you've tried it before, try a different practitioner. It
Thank
really
you.
is, it's incremental, and it takes years. It takes years, and it takes patience, and
Mhm.
just keep at it. Don't give up. Also, find a there's like that salon pause. I know but there's also there's I don't know if I can say it. Maybe Joyful Journey. Why don't you email me, and
Yeah,
I can
I'm
send
I'm
that.
gonna I'm gonna go along with Jean because I tout I really tout those things. My husband's as a chiropractor, but there's always different ones, and they do different techniques, and so sometimes one doesn't work as well as another. Same with acupuncturists, but yeah, I absolutely, I absolutely, yeah.
So JJ's asking me where I got this candle.
Oh, the candle, yeah.
The sparkly one, it has water in it and the little sparkles flow around. I actually picked it up at a secondhand store. So,
Oh,
but I don't know where it comes from, but it seems to be pretty old, and that this, yeah. So somebody else got rid of it, and I gave it a home.
oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah. I love it's very beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It's magical. It's almost Victorian like, or
Exactly.
yeah,
Hmm.
and I love it. So Annette Hartford lost her doxy in October. He was 9 years old, named Reggie. Any ideas what he might have passed from? She doesn't really know why he passed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think that Annette, what they're saying is what you are suspecting. There's something that you're suspecting, and was it? It must have been sudden. Let me see. What was her name? Doxy? Is that her name?
I think doxy. Oh,
Oh, his name is Reggie. His name is
Reggie.
Reggie.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let me
It's a
just ask
yeah.
Reggie. So he is telling me it was his heart.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was an aneurysm or a virus or a like a vascular thing. It's almost like it was I just feel as though it was diseased in some
Mhm.
way, and it didn't he wasn't it sort of like broke down. I'm not sure how it was,
Yeah.
but it was his heart is what he's telling me. And this is
Um,
why you're so heartbroken. Do not pick up that energy, Annette. Leave
yes.
that. Yep.
Leave it behind.
In
Yes,
fact, he may have he sometimes, I know Allie has said this, sometimes they take things from us.
they do. They do. It's happened to me twice. Not that I want to do that to my animals, but yeah, it can happen. Annette, I'm sorry for your loss, my dear. I had one that died of congestive heart failure, and it was just one day, and there it went. It could have also been something like that, which has a lot to do with the heart rhythm and so forth. Uh, Very good. Sherry Taylor did respond. Thank you for the message. He loved Christmas. So thank you, everybody. We are stopping a little bit early. Go on over to Scott Scorpio Sun Moon Tarot if you can and see his show with Linda G. Everybody, I'll be back at 2 o'clock with an animal communicator. Take care and have a good day.
Thanks,
Bye bye.
everybody. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.